Anxiety,
Yeah.
depression. I mean, I've gone through a lot on social media. Like we had a swarm of Africanized killer bees, and I mean, I consider myself to have a really amazing community overall. They've helped carry me through a lot. Um, but there is, I mean, I've been putting my life pretty blatantly online since 2018. 2019. And it is every single post, every single something, there's someone who has to say something, they have to challenge the way I'm doing something. I don't particularly get challenged for like the way that I look. I'm grateful for that. They just focus on the animals, which is more of my jugular, which is fine. The fact that I feed them sugar,
Yeah.
but I know that I can give them sugar. So people have called the USDA on me. They have called the FWC on me.
What?
I mean, as my story, as I get into my story or whatever, but yes, those symptoms, those issues, I mean,
Mhm.
I definitely feel that. And yeah, they're not looking and thinking that maybe there's another side of this and like what
Yeah.
we in front of the camera are going through,
That's right.
And yeah, that's
Yes.
painful. That's not right.
For animal influencers specifically, bullying can include, and exactly what you were just talking about, accusations of
Mhm.
abuse,
Mhm.
misinformation about care practices, or attacks from animal rights activists. So I just want to stick with this one for a quick second before I tell my story, because I know you've been through that. And by the way, the animals, I didn't even tell Grace what kinkajous are. Kinkajous are
Mhm.
basically South American raccoons. They
Oh,
are the cutest things, but they can eat sugar. That's what
yes,
they eat. They're
they
raccoons.
have. They have honey
So,
and nectar in the wild.
yeah,
They're built to get into bees' nests, so they naturally have a high sugar diet. They eat
they
all
want.
fruit, primarily fruit. Yeah. So if I
So
give them a couple fruit snacks, God forbid.
So anyway, Alexandra, I know you've been through this, but also I just want to bring it up. You lost a friend recently, another big animal influencer, and I don't even know the real story. I don't believe what I read on social media. So was it all? I mean, not that I don't believe her. That I just what was going on? Tell us, a little bit about what happened, if you're comfortable. And
Sure.
what? Yeah.
No, and I'll definitely like, just to give some backstory. I mean, I knew Michaela Rains passed away. She took her own life in mid-June, and she had the largest fur farm rescue in the US. Um, Lots of networking, big social media, lots of followers. She's very, very, very well known. Um, I knew her back before all this started. I knew her before my relapse. I relapsed in
I meant to
2017.
send this to you. That's her, right?
Oh,
Yes,
oh,
that is her. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I
She's
found that for
gorgeous.
you.
She's like
Yeah.
a myth. I think, yeah,
oh,
I'm pretty sure that's her.
Yeah.
She's like a mythical creature. But she and I used to talk about growing sanctuaries, saving animals, doing all these things, and then our relapse kind of split us. And that's totally fine. I've observed her over the years and whatnot, and I've grown to respect her, and I had the opportunity to meet her in person and kind of make that finally a real connection, because before that she's up in Minnesota, so I'd never even met her face to face. But this is someone who I spent nightly phone calls with, dreaming about what we have now. And honestly, she's probably one of the last people I ever expected this to happen to. So but since her passing, I have gotten close. I've connected with some people who were close to her throughout her life, um, and it's incredible because as they share with me what she was going through, I can relate so much to the feelings, the daily battle of all the work that needs to be done, all the animals, then having to deal with this. Um, so I wholeheartedly believe I understand and I have some of the feelings that she was going through. And I can't speak beyond that. It sounds like compounded with cyberbullying, it was an influence. She was struggling with her mental health. And this is what
Mhm.
I've been told. She was struggling with her mental health, and it's everything compounded and how it influenced. But I mean, I'm aware of it. We're all aware of it. Cyberbullying, I mean, I knew or had, heard things in past. It just breaks my heart.